Hey guys, Masi's here from ZeldaDungeon.net, and while this video doesn't directly relate to Zelda, it does relate to the website, and I'll explain that in a bit towards the end of the video. A few months back, in the Chicagoland area, in Brookfield, Illinois actually, which is just west of Chicago, a brand new arcade opened up, and it's known as the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and there's links to it just below in the description of this YouTube video. And at the arcade, it's a classic arcade. It's a coinless arcade too, meaning it's a $15 entrance, and it's basically all you can play from their arcade cabinets. They have over, I want to say, I think it was 200 arcade cabinets, I think 170 working ones right now, and it ranges from all sorts of games from the last 30 years of arcade gaming, from classic Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, to the 90s fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, to even some more modern games. And in some cases what they actually do is hook up console games and wire it into the arcade. Like they have a Super Street Fighter 4 arcade cabinet in it, and that game was only a console game. But if you're a classic arcade fan, you should definitely check it out. It's pretty amazing. I've already been there a few times myself, and I really enjoyed it. Furthermore, for the more modern, younger gamer, they have two private gaming rooms. In each of these private gaming rooms, it costs, I think, $3 to get in, and they have four 42-inch plasma TVs in each of the gaming rooms. And they have various consoles, 360s, PS3s, Wii's, in classic consoles, hooked up to these TVs. And I've seen people play LAN parties in first-person shooter games. I've seen Madden tournaments. I've seen multiplayer Rock Band. I've seen Smash Brothers. An assortment of multiplayer games, and it's pretty sweet. It's basically a place to go, hang out with your friends, and in an amazing environment, and I highly suggest it. Furthermore, about 2 weeks back, there was another video game website online that actually hosted a live event at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. And this basically sparked a light in my brain here. I know at Zelda Dungeon we've had live streams for a while now, and they're hugely popular. I think that our last one we had like 500 people watching at one time, and over a course of the 8-hour stream we had like 11,000 people watch, and everybody seems to like them. They're successful. However, I've always wanted to do something a little more interactive in the form of something live, something where fans and friends could take part in it, and it's not just me and whoever the audio guests or whatnot. And thus, after seeing this live event at the Galloping Ghost Arcade, it is very much something that will happen in terms of Zelda Dungeon hosting a live event at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. And I haven't picked out an exact date yet, but I'm leaning towards somewhere in mid-December on a weekend. And I was planning on renting out one of the rooms, and there'd be a whole assortment of various games that you can play, Zelda related, some various Zelda competitions, some Zelda trivia, some tournaments, and even some rare Zeldas will actually be there playable. For example, I'm planning on bringing my Philips CDI, of which anybody in the Chicagoland area will get a chance to play at least 2 of the CDI games, and hopefully the third one. Then I was thinking multiplayer Four Swords Adventures will be hooked up, and I have a lot of ideas. I don't want to give them all out right now, but what I'm looking for next is 3 things. Number 1, if you just anywhere in the world, wherever you are, in the link below in the description, there's links to the Galloping Ghost website and Facebook page. Take a look at them and become a fan, become a member, like them, whatever it is, on Facebook. Support their website and spread the word, because they're really good, especially if you live in the Chicagoland area. Number 2 relates to that. If you do live in Chicago or the suburbs or the remote area, And if there was a live event in Chicago, let me know if this would be something that you'd be interested in attending. I know that for such an event, I have already plans of advertising locally to get people to come out. And I know a vast majority of the people that would come out are, from the various places I plan on advertising. But I want to gauge what type of online interest there would be. And my goal is, when I rent out the room, I think with proper advertising and whatnot, to have anywhere over the course of the day or 2 days, 100 to 150 people attend. And so if you live in the Chicagoland area, let me know in the comments below at YouTube or at Zelda Dungeon or at the forums, wherever this gets tossed up. Let me know if this would be something you'd be interested in participating in. Furthermore, number 3, I'm planning on doing some sort of live stream feature. Not sure how exactly it will work, because it's not just like we're streaming from one TV. But let me know if you have any ideas. I know like I mentioned some of the various ideas. I didn't want to give everything away, but if you have some ideas of what could be done at a live event for at the magnitude that this will be, let me know and post them in the comments or send me a private message, whatever it may be. And that'll pretty much do it. So just to sum it up, the Galloping Ghost Arcade, if you live in the Chicagoland area, definitely check it out. It's amazing. We're going to be having a live event in there, most likely in December. I'm aiming towards the 2nd or 3rd weekend in December. I'll have more details in the next coming weeks. And that'll pretty much do it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.